A fairly long time ago, 25 years to be exact, in a galaxy not very far away, this one, you're likely to be unsurprised to learn, two juggernauts of popular culture came together in a licensing relationship that proved instantly and hugely popular. The combination of Lego, the wildly successful brick building construction toy, and Star Wars, the equally world famous movie franchise, has spawned almost 1,000 building sets, 1,389 minifigures, 6 video games, and multiple animated series. A quarter of a century since its debut, the success of Lego Star Wars shows no signs of waning. With new releases still rapidly increasing in value, it's great news for collectors, as if you're lucky enough to find older Lego Star Wars sets in your loft, you could be in for a payday. While ongoing new releases mean this could also be a great place for budding collectors to start. The company that would become Lego came from humble beginnings, starting off as a general carpentry business in the small town of Billund in Denmark. Purchased by Ole Kirk Christensen in 1916 at the age of 24. Business ticked along for several years, never failing, yet never especially successful, until a devastating workshop fire in 1924 and the worldwide impact of the 1929 Wall Street crash created financial difficulties that almost resulted in bankruptcy. Under pressure to protect his family livelihood, Christensen made a decision that would change not just his life, but that of every descendant to come, to start making wooden toys. Ole Kirk Christensen has always prided himself on providing the highest quality of work, and it was no different from the toys. Every piece of wood had hand chosen, and every product was finished impeccably. His aim was to create a toy that could survive years of even the roughest playtime. So successful was he in achieving this goal, they could find original wooden Lego toys on eBay from around £60. With this new focus came the need for a new name, and Christensen thought that there was no better to ask than his own employees, offering a bottle of his homemade wine as a prize. In the end, he got to drink the wine himself. The winner was a shortened version of the phrase "leg got," the Danish for play well, that Christensen himself suggested. Lego was born. It was only years later that anyone had the serendipitous realisation that this also means "I assemble" in Latin. Advancements in manufacturing moved Lego's focus from wooden toys to plastic bricks during the 1940s. The Lego brick design as we know today first appeared in 1958. Over the next 40 years, Lego introduced hugely popular new lines including Lego City, Pirates, Space, Castle, and Duplo for younger children. If you find sets in good condition stashed in your loft, it could be a lucrative day. 1978's yellow castle set, boasting 767 bricks and 14 minifigures, could net you around £500 in good used condition. Or a sealed version of this 46-year-old set skyrockets to well over £8,000. Smaller vintage sets may provide a more realistic entry point for new collectors, with packs of original 1960s building blocks selling for around £50 to £80 on eBay. Maintaining their commitment to quality, Lego ensure that any two bricks will always work together, regardless of what set they came from or their age. Bricks from the 60s will attach seamlessly to the Lego bought today. To achieve this astonishing consistency, Lego's manufacturing standards are legendary, with each brick made to an accuracy of around a width of a small strand of hair. Lego's quality controllers reject about 18 bricks per million, which is astonishing when you think of their rigorous benchmarks. Of course, the downside of the cost of this precision, helping explain why Lego is often more expensive than any of the constructed toys. Collectors should be familiar with other crucial elements. That explains the sometimes vast appreciation in the value of LEGO sets. Retirement. Sets or minifigures may only be available to buy for a limited time period, meaning that they're often collectors are willing to pay over the odds from the moment they leave toy shop shelves. Building on the company's already astonishing success, in 1999, the deal giving LEGO the rights to produce sets of the perennial popular Star Wars franchise was inked. Coinciding with the release of Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace, LEGO released highly detailed bust of Episode 1 baddie Darth Maul, standing a mighty 17 inches tall and featuring a whopping 1,868 pieces, giving an excellent example of how high quality retired sets can appreciate. Originally retailing about £120, it's now valued at roughly £3,000. One of the most desirable of all the Star Wars sets is the 2003 Cloud City. Fans of the films will know this is Lando Calrissian's mining colony and is a crucial location where Han Solo is frozen in carbonite and Darth Vader enlightens Luke Skywalker on his parentage. Giving fans the opportunity to act out the iconic scenes, Cloud City features the first minifigure of Lando Calrissian, plus the highly detailed Boba Fett, who alone is valued at around £2,000 in perfect condition. While the entire set could be worth anything from approximately £3,000 unboxed to an eye-watering £12,000 for an unopened mint graded version. Star Wars' iconic ships have also been converted in desirable LEGO versions, often under the banner of its Ultimate Collector series, which features bigger models with stunning detail. 2007 saw the 30th anniversary of the first Star Wars film, was marked by the release of the Ultimate Collector version of Han Solo's beloved ship, Millennium Falcon. It was the biggest LEGO set of all time at its debut, comprising of a huge 5,197 pieces. A re-release in 2017 has seen its value depreciate slightly, but it should still command around £1,700 at auction, which isn't a bad return on a £350 investment. If you'd rather support the Empire, however, the Imperial Star Destroyer is another gigantic and a highly detailed build. How much room do you have to display it should help you decide whether to go for the 2019 release featuring more than 5,000 bricks, or the smaller 2002 kit with only 3,000 bricks. If your preference is for a display model, then the 2005 Death Star 2 may be the build for you. Rather than giving you an intricate interior with minifigures, this over 3,000 brick set is detailed reproduction of the deadly space station featuring in the 1983 Return of the Jedi. But if you don't have acres of space to give to your collection, then don't despair, as LEGO minifigures are a desirable collectible in their own right. There's also considerably cheaper, retailing around £3.50. The downside is they're generally sold in a sealed lucky dip, meaning that you don't know exactly which character you're going to get. Standing only 4 centimeters tall, LEGO achieves an incredible amount of individuality in these tiny characters, and the most desirable can appreciate massively in value. 2005 minifigure of Anakin Skywalker with light-up lightsaber that was only available to VIPs at the year's Toy Fair is now worth around £3,500. Or Yoda in an I Love New York, shouldn't that be? Love New York I Do. Anyway, t-shirt from the city's 2013 Toy Fair attracts approximately £1,800. Marking Star Wars' 30th anniversary in 2007, LEGO produced 10,000 gold chromed plated versions of the android C-3PO, which were randomly placed into sets. If you're lucky enough to snag one, it's now worth around £1,800. With infinite options for collectors, including new sets being released and retired ones appreciating, there's never been a better time to play well with Star Wars.